Well, hello there and welcome back to Alex's Wardrobe. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm very excited to have you here as always, and we're still rocking the festive season. So I've brought in a little winter outfit. Now this is, I think, quite a chic and simple outfit, but something that you could dress up or dress down. Now, as many of you know, I am a middle-aged, mid-size woman. So all the curves are there, all the lumps and bumps are there, and I do find that pantyhose or tights are exceptionally good for just accentuating all the beautiful bits and maybe hiding some of those bits that we just don't love. So what I've got for you today is something very lovely and very practical, I'd like to add. So I've bought in a pair of black tights because I've got a full black outfit today with this really pretty faux leather black skirt. And I thought this could do for like over the festive season, maybe drinks somewhere. You could dress it up or dress it down, I think. These pantyhose are particularly lovely. You may have seen them in some other videos, but you won't have seen them like this before. So they're quite an opaque pair. They're quite thick, as you can see, plain black. They have an amazingly thick waistband on them. So if you take a look at them like that, can you see that is almost probably 2 inches of waistband, which is lovely. And ready? Super, like crazy stretchy. So that's great. And if any of you are very astute, you've probably noticed, I'm going to bring these up a little bit closer so you can see that. Can you just see there the trim around the gusset area? So these are crotchless, which just makes it very practical if you're going if you're going out somewhere and you know you're not going to be able to easily get everything off. Maybe you've got an outfit on that dictates it's very difficult to take things off. These, I think, are such a good, useful and very attractive option. So what we'll do is we'll slip them on. I'm just checking for you. They have the double lining at the back, so you get that double seam at the back and a single seam straight through the front like that. And I'll also, let me show you how thick they are. Very silken, by the way. Can you tell that from the way I slipped them on? They're so silky. Look at that. So look, can you see how dark they are? And also that's giving you a great view of how shiny they are. I wouldn't say they're like oil slicked, but they are so shiny, honestly. Let's move back a little bit so you can see when I pull them out. Do you see? They are really lovely. Right, let's should we slip these on? Okay, go back here. You know, this outfit would have looked so cute. I had a really pretty little choker with a black diamante heart on it. I really should have thought about that for this outfit. Maybe I'll go grab it at some stage. Okay, so let's just check we're putting these on the right way. Double seam is at the back. So as usual, what I'll do is I'll slip them on for you so you can take a little look. Oh, and I've also brought in a fabulous pair of shoes that you've not seen yet that need to be looked at. So let's just slide that. Oh my God, these, the way they slide on is just so, wow, they feel amazing. Now, you know, I'm actually quite a big advocate for Temu's tights. These are actually Temu. They do a whole collection of these in, I think they do maroon, they do a natural shade. The natural is not as high shine. I need to show you that one day. I need to do you the comparison video again because these have got the most incredible high shine to them, but they definitely, let's just pull those all the way up to there, but they definitely don't have the same with the natural pair. Let me bring you in these shoes. They're very pretty. Ta-da! Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So again, one of my absolutely exquisite subscribers sent me these shoes. They have a 6-inch heel on, a beautiful slingback, and the most incredible encrusted detail across the front. So with pantyhose, they look gorgeous. So let me slip one on for you. Let's do a little Just popping that in there. So you can see that lovely pointed toe, so classy. And you know, I'm sat here next to the Christmas tree with something so glittery and shiny. Don't you think it's just the perfect complement for this time of the year? I'm really loving that. We do need to just move the seam very slightly underneath. That's better. Look, you can see my toenails through them, which I think is really good. So I'll pop that on and let you see. So what I'm going to do, what do you think? Do you like it? I think it's really lovely. What I'm going to do is slip the tights on properly, and then I'll come in and I'll show you the full outfit. If I can find that little choker, I'll take a look and see. But yeah, let's have a look at these with the shoes on, shall we? Let's grab those. I'll bring them over to you so you can get a really nice close-up while I am slipping on. Oh my God. If you are a shoe lover, please tell me these are giving you tingles, right? I mean, these are tingly shoes. Look at them. I love it. All right, let's just put the whole outfit together. So I found this really beautiful choker that I was explaining to you about. Let's see if we can pop this on with the outfit I've got on. Oh, see? I knew it. That is gorgeous. And then, of course, we have these gorgeously stunning shoes. So shall we step back and pop these on? I think what we'll do, we'll move these cushions out of the way, because I remember last time they just get in the way, don't they? Let's just get those out of the way. Put them over there. All right, so now you can see the outfit with the pantyhose. And again, please take a look at the incredible shine, the slick feel to these. And then we're going to pop on these magical stiletto heels. So we'll go in with this one on this side, and then this one on this side. So what do you think? Please tell me in the comments. I just think this is such a classically simple black outfit. And of course, as we say, black when you're a little bit heavier, a bit fuller figured, more voluptuous. I think it's really flattering. It nips in all the really tight little places. Should we take a walkabout? All right, let's have a look. So what we're going to do, we will move that over there and just step back for you. I might even, let's move the stool out of the way for a moment too. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Look. And you get a really full view of what they're like. So you can see with the leather how pretty they look with the shoes. I'm rocking this outfit. I feel like this is a fabulous going out outfit. I think even drinks with a friend, right? Can you see as well, there's no boxer short line, which makes me so happy. There's none at all on these. You can see that, completely smooth. And one of the other things that I would say is amazing about these ones is, so on some pantyhose that you get that have the crotchless area, that area can hang down really, really low and can be very uncomfortable. On these, not at all. If you wanted to see some additional footage, you'll find that over on my this page, one of the subscription pages in my link tree, and then you can see exactly what they look like without anything on. I'm wearing a bodysuit today, so I don't know, actually I'm wearing a bodysuit. We might be able to actually show you these. I'll add an extra bit in and we'll see if YouTube will allow it, but I am wearing a bodysuit, so there's no reason you couldn't actually see the whole look. I might go off camera in a little bit and do that for you. But honestly, do you love it? I am so in love with this. I just think this is a pretty outfit, very flattering for a curvy lady. Have you noticed I do tend to keep the waistline fairly high, and that's because, and all of you girls will know this, as you get a little bit older, the lower stomach, it doesn't look as beautiful and toned and flat as it used to. So wearing something that just skims over it, I think is super flattering. And it also accentuates the smallest part, which is still my waist. So if I turn around like that, you can see my waist is actually quite small. Of course, we've got great like curves and bumps, as you can see. The skirt is such a pretty little skirt. And these are so silken when I rub my legs together. Wow! But yeah, so I think it's important to think about the shape that you're wearing so that you can accentuate all of your best features. Right, I am going to pop off camera, film that little insert with the bodysuit and the tights together. We'll see if YouTube allows that to go through. I'll have to edit it twice to find out. And I'll also do a little outro for you. So as you can see, I've just popped it on with my bodysuit, so I'm hoping this is going to be okay. I'm just showing you what I was explaining. Some of them come down so low and that's really unattractive, but these work really well. They sit high, they're lovely and stretchy, very comfortable, and I can just show you the back a little bit because I do have a bodysuit on, so you can see there, that's what it looks like at the back. I have to say, I think this is an exceptionally good pair of pantyhose. Let's bring that in so you can keep my foot in view. I really do think these are beautiful, and I would love to know exactly what your thoughts on them. Do you think they're one of the prettiest pair of pantyhose you've ever seen, or the worst? Maybe you hate them. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. So go on then, tell me, what did you think of these absolutely exquisite? I mean, look at them. They've got a great stretch on them. If I can get hold of it, ready? Great stretch there. You can see that. And they're just so silken and shiny. They would complement any black outfit, I think. Also, why don't you let me know, what would you match these up with? Would you match them up with something else? Do you think there's a better outfit? I am thinking a beautiful black dress with like a long slit in it. Imagine the shine just poking through. I feel like that would really work exceptionally well. What I'm going to do actually is pop a lovely black dress with a long slit on it onto my wish thrown list, and if any of you would like to see that made as a video, pop over there and buy that dress for me and we'll put that video together. I think that's a really good idea. And it is the festive season for going out, so a lovely long black dress with black tights. Do you know what I'd love to see? Because I always think it's very attractive. Maybe some knee-high boots with the long slit just poking out. I think that's very attractive. Thank you so much for being with me today. Don't forget that you can, of course, join up to my subscription page, and that would be my goddess one, where you get to see clips like this, but extended clips that you won't have seen here. And so much more, by the way. There is uploads every single day, and there's a wonderful 12 days of Christmas calendar coming out. I don't know if that's already out yet, it might be. But you can, I mean, do sign up because there's 12 days. So even if you've missed a couple, you're still going to get all those free days. And the calendar is jam-packed. It's not like a picture. You get like photo bundles, videos, clips, all sorts. Thank you again for being here. I've had the most lovely day with you and wishing you a happy festive season. Mwah.